I just got off work, so do excuse my dress, but I need to do a spring update video of my plants. It's early spring. It's probably about May 17th about. We have some new additions to the family, but I also have some new growth to some of my old plants. So let's get started. This here is my aluminum plant. One of the very first ones I ever got. Let's face this way. I thought it had leaf spot disease, so unfortunately I cut off a couple of the stems. I don't know if you can see that down there. There's a previous video where I explain that. But this has some exciting new growth. Last time I made a video, those two leaves up top weren't there. These guys and these guys weren't there. And also, if you look really closely, there's new growth coming in where I cut the old stems off, and down there, there's more growth coming in. And that's pretty exciting. Also, these little things up here, the very top, if it will focus, are filling up again already, which means they have new leaves about to come out, which is pretty cool. All right, next to him, we got my Collis. And this plant is just beautiful. Look how bright he is. He's just gorgeous. Love this guy. I'm kind of worried because his leaves are so, like, delicate. But we'll see. He's new. I got him a couple days ago. We have my... Oh, man, why can't I think of the name? Begonia. My Rex Begonia here. I absolutely love this plant. It's probably one of my favorites. Look at those leaves. They're just so beyond beautiful. They're silver. They shine a little bit of a silver color. It's beautiful. I love it. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's one of my favorites. It really is. There's a bunch of new growth coming in down there too, all these little fuzzy guys. So he should start growing pretty nicely himself. That's my begonia. We have my Amazon elephant ear. I wanted this plant so badly. And then I went to Home Depot and finally found it. It looks even better in person. I'm telling you, it does. It is just a beautiful plant. I cannot get over these leaves. He's got some new leaves coming in too. This one, when I took the video about finding it, was totally rolled up. And now look, it's almost completely done. And there's another one over here. That's kind of, can you see him? See him? Look, there, he's right there. That one should be done here pretty soon. And he should come out. I was pretty worried about this plant. I was worried he wouldn't survive. But he's surviving pretty well. He looks great. And the Ethereum. I got this plant a couple of days ago. It was actually on sale. I really have always wanted an Ethereum, to be honest. Always. And he was out of his pot. Like, you could just take the flower out of the pot, like, because it was falling out. Somebody must have knocked him over or something. So I got it for only like $2-3. And the whole Ethereum itself, this size, was like $14.99. So it really was a steal of a deal. There's a lot of damage, like down here a little bit. And over here, this leaf looks like somebody took a big old bite out of it. So there is some moderate damage done to the plant for sure. I've been keeping it pretty isolated. The people at the store said it was damage from birds. So I'm just keeping it isolated just in case. Hopefully it's not infected with anything, and it is just birds. I'm noticing these weird bumps. See all those? I have no idea what that is, but it's all over the leaves of this thing. This leaf doesn't have it. Just a couple of them have these weird bumps, and I don't know what they are. But anyways, yes. There's that one. Alright. Here's one of my many philodendrons. I do have a couple of these. They are just beautiful. I love these philodendrons. This one's not in the best shape. My other one's in a lot better shape, or was in a lot better shape. Unfortunately, I overwatered it and then forgot about it and took a shower, and the leaves are, I'll show you when we get to it, pretty see-through with water because I watered it just too much. But this guy is growing pretty good. He didn't have any runs, and he's getting a few already, so there's the philodendron. We have the Schefflera, the umbrella tree. I really like this plant. It originally wasn't going to become mine. I was repotting it for a friend, and she never picked it up. And by the time she wanted to pick it up, it had already grown on me, so I kept it. It's got a lot of new growth. This is all new, and so is this up here. So that's pretty exciting on that end. I really like this plant. It's pretty big and beautiful. So yeah. Here's my Ming Aurelia. I really like this one as well. He's got some exciting new growth too. If you look, that branch is brand new. It's so cool. He's gotten so big and lush since I got him. He was not like this at all. There's a lot more leaves now. It's amazing. It's just beautiful. I, however, do not know how to trim this tree. Oh, look. It looks like I'm getting more growth right there. You see that? Oh, isn't that just cool? I'm getting another branch right there. So cool. So anyways, yeah. That's pretty cool. I just noticed that new growth. So that's pretty cool. This tree is probably one of my favorites. I really enjoy it. It's so big and beautiful. It's soft. It's so soft. And it's growing like a weed. It's growing like crazy. In front of that is one of my ivies. I do believe both of my ivies are both English ivies. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. And he's growing pretty well. They're both growing really well, actually. I really like. They both got the varied colors. This one not as much as the other one. But it still is beautiful. I don't know if that end is ever going to grow new growth. It seems pretty stubborn and like it's not going to. But right here on the end, I don't know if you can see that, there is a new leaf growing there. So I don't know if that's where it's just going to start or what. There's also new growth at the end of this one and this one. So that's pretty cool. I do apologize about my camera angles. They aren't the best. Let's go up to my windowsill dweller. This guy I have been calling a spider plant this whole time to find out he is not a spider plant. I don't know what he is, but if anybody knows, go ahead and let me know. Originally, these ends, I'm sure, are supposed to be there, but mine are not anymore. I got it like that, so I'm really not sure what happened to there, but I do actually like this plant. It's gotten a lot bigger, and it's grown a lot. Both these two in here are new. And there's another little one. I don't know if you can see it down in there, but there's another one going to come out. Right next to it is this one. This is one of my favorite plants. I had no idea what it was for the longest time, and I slowly learned it is a philodendron. It's pretty exciting, actually. They get pretty big. This leaf was new when I got him, and now it's huge. And this leaf that's pointing up, he's brand new. He just came out yesterday. And then there's another one coming out right there. So yeah. He also, I had to cut him apart because of leaf spot disease, but as you can see, he is doing just fine. Alright. Next to him is this gold dust Dreca, I'm not exactly sure how to say that, but he's pretty cool. He reminds me of a galaxy. Okay, that's pretty cool. I just watered him. It looks like I didn't water him enough. I'm gonna have to check that later. Okay, this is my Gold Crest False Aurelia. I really like this one. I say that about all of them, I feel like. But this one's pretty cool. I love those black and white stems. You can see that. You can also see all that new growth in there also. All of those bright green leaves are all new. These ones aren't, but it's just a really, really cool plant. I really like it. The stem at the bottom is getting pretty woody too, which I'm pretty excited about because I'm hoping that means it's going to get pretty big. That's beautiful. Alright, some cactuses and succulents. The cactus, I'm not sure if he's doing so good. There was a lot of light green like swirls on him the other day. So I had given him some water in hopes he would do better. And it looks like there are not as many of them on here, so maybe I did get it right. I'm not sure, but that's my cactus. It's the only one. I don't do very good with succulents and cactuses, so I haven't gotten too many. This poor guy over here, that succulent is dying, and I have no idea why. They were underneath my dragon tree, and I moved him because he wasn't doing so hot, and some of them just aren't doing very good. Others are doing really well. This one is like the only one that's doing really well. The other one has just got them dying petals. Even this one's got dying petals. I'm not sure what's going on with them. I really like these guys. They're like a green and white. They even have like a little bit of a red tip on the end of their leaves. It's so neat. I really like them. I wish I did better with succulents. There's the backup view of all of them. And excuse my mess, but the backup view of all of these and the Ethereum. Alright, off to the bathroom. Alright, we have my dragon tree in here. Everywhere I put him, I cannot figure out. The brown tips on the end of his leaves, I heard, are from not enough water or dry air. So I tried the pebble tray, and it wasn't really working. I've also been spritzing him. I moved him out of the grow room, the grow light room. There's like a table with a grow light. And we're going to try to put him in here now and see how he does in here instead. I hope he does well because I really like him. I don't mind him at all. So there's the dragon tree. Let's go back out to the front room because I forgot about this poor guy. This is my neon potos. The problem with this guy is he got pecked at by birds at, I think it was Lowe's. So they had it on sale for $1. So I'm going to try to save it the way it is in this pot. I gave it some clean soil. Hopefully, I'll get some growth out of these, what's left. If not, I'll just take this, the one that's left, and I will just make a cutting out of it. I really like the neon potos, so I am driven to make this work. I'll get it there. This one also is another potos. Same thing. It got pecked at by birds. And they sold it to me for like $1, maybe even cheaper than that. They were really cheap. I overwatered it, so it's like splooging water out of its leaves. But yeah, I was gonna try to save it and grow out of this just mesh of what was supposed to be plant and hope I can get something out of it. I really do, because I really like the potos. So I really, really hope it works. This here is my parlor palm. I really like him. He was also one of my first few plants that I had gotten. His new leaves are opening. So it looks kind of messy. Try to rearrange him here a little bit. This guy is new right here. He wasn't open before. There's actually quite a few new ones on here. Oh, there's an even newer one down there coming in. It's pretty cool, but there was a bunch that weren't even open yet. That must be open now because I can't find them. But yeah. Somebody can maybe even tell me how to separate it and make 2 plants out of one. That'd be kind of cool, being it's all, you know, bunched up together and all the threads don't make sense. So you could totally help me out with that if you would. Let me leave a comment below. My parlor palm, I really, really like that guy. Alright, this one has grown that leaf up there quite a lot, actually. I didn't think he was growing much, but I looked at a photo from before, and yeah, it's grown quite a bit, actually. So he's growing. It's my dumb cane, or damn, what is the name to this? Damn, can't think of the scientific name for it, or the really long, hard name for it. Hold on, and I'll get it. Okay, so this is it. And onto my grow light. Okay, here's my grow light area. It's just a little bulb for the lamp with plants on the table. Originally, these little plants would be up front, but I just got this one and this one, like literally today. This is just another Colis, just like the one up that we saw in the very beginning of the video. Oh, that leaf looks so weak. Anyways, so just like it's the exact same plant as we saw in the very beginning of the video. I really liked them and they're neon green, so I just had to get it. This, I got it because it looks as if it's a potos or growing somewhat like a potos or a philodendron. So I'm really hoping that that's what it is. But I am not entirely sure. Never mind. Alright, so there's that one. Now this one. I really like this one, but sadly I overwatered this philodendron, and then I got home from work yesterday, took a shower, left him in the bathroom, and unfortunately the humidity just soaked up in these leaves. Look at the back of that leaf. A lot of the leaves are like this too because the water just soaked right into it. And I feel really bad because I really like this plant. Like, I really love this philodendron, especially the climbing kind like this. So, I mean, I'm really bummed about it. So we'll have to see how it goes with that. Quite a bit of damage was done to it from that, and I'm really bummed. This, ooh, if I don't jab him, this little guy here is a goldfish plant. I just got him like yesterday, I think. He is supposed to grow pretty interesting, so we'll see how he grows. This one, I'm not sure what it is. I bought it thinking it was a wandering Jew, and then I found out it was not a wandering Jew. So if anybody knows what this is, feel free to comment below. I really like the shininess on the leaves. The whole thing is pretty metallic-y and beautiful. I really like it. It's all tucked in and pressed down. Anyways, on to the next one. Here is my other aluminum plant. It's a cutting off of the one out in the very beginning of the video, the very first plant you saw. And he's got leaves getting ready to come out the top right there, so that's pretty exciting. He's got some pretty good new growth. I'll probably give him away to somebody that wants him, or maybe I'll do a contest or something. So, I really like this plant, and I hope it comes out. So those new leaves coming out of there. And my last ivy, I really like the different colors. Later on, my plan is to take a cutting from this one and the other one and put them together in a pot and have them vine together, because I think they'd look very good vining together. Yeah, and that is it. That is all of the plants, every single one of them. I know there's a lot, but it was so worth it. So that is my spring update. Spring 2017 update on my plants. Hopefully everything will go well, and I'll do a mid-spring update. Have a good day. Happy planting.